do you know if it's time to quit your relationship? Should you go or stay? A few weeks ago, a client came to me seeking help to decide if she still had a purpose with her partner. She spoke about her relationship for over an hour, but every word was just complaining. I asked her what still kept her alive in this relationship, what good she still found there, what she gained from her partner that made her consider staying. In response, she asked back, how could she know if she still had a purpose with her partner? She hoped that as an outsider, I'd tell her that this was her true match, the partner destined to her, and that she should just grit her teeth to tolerate her partner's habits and everyday problems. Had I told this woman that, yes, she was meant to be with this man and should stay in the relationship, she probably would have. She would have stayed even though not a single part of her body still wanted the relationship. No one can tell you from the outside if you still have a purpose to fulfill with your partner or if you should stay in your relationship. The key to a happy relationship is not some divine decree. Many people believe that someone out there is their one true love, ordained by a higher power. But no one has assigned a soulmate to you. Only you can decide who is the right one, because in reality, the right one is the person with whom you feel like your truest self. It's up to you to explore what makes you alive in a relationship, what you gain from being with your partner, what provides you with a source of energy at your partner's side. You need to be aware of what you want, what you wish to experience in the relationship. You need to know how to be true to yourself, how to show and live your authentic self. As long as you're not at peace with yourself, it will be very hard to decide whether to stay or leave the relationship. This is further complicated by the way others view relationships. People often make compromises out of fear and insecurity. You might hear advice like, be glad you have a relationship at all, or no relationship is perfect, or it wouldn't be any better with someone else because everyone has flaws. They say you have to adapt, compromise, and endure. If you hear these messages from everywhere, it's natural that you'll push yourself beyond your limits to adapt and endure, even when you should have said no long ago. Maybe you already feel that the relationship doesn't give you enough. Maybe there's a lot of arguing, criticism, ignoring, and indifference. Yet, you stay because these external voices influence you, and you might think, well, it's not so bad compared to others. Now, let me help you find a little guidance for your decision. Should you stay or should you quit your relationship? You need to see yourself within this relationship. It doesn't matter if someone else would feel happy with your partner. It doesn't matter if what's available in this relationship would be good enough for another person. It doesn't matter if you're more demanding or dissatisfied than most others. What truly matters is how you feel by your partner's side. If you're uncertain because you feel sometimes you have good moments together, but other times the relationship seems terrible, then it's going to be hard to decide. So here's an exercise. Imagine yourself from an outsider's perspective. Close your eyes and recall a few recent moments from your relationship. Look for times when you and your partner were together. As you recall these moments, observe yourself. Focus on yourself and see yourself next to your partner behind your closed eyes. Observe what you see in yourself in these memorable moments. Do you see yourself smiling, glowing? Look at your face. What does it reflect? Happiness, enthusiasm, joy? Is there a sparkle in your eyes? Or do you see sadness, anger, worry, perhaps anxiety? Reflect on multiple moments, watching yourself from an outsider's view. What do you see in yourself? If you notice that you could love the person you've become by your partner's side, that you'd enjoy being in your own company, then there's still a place for you in this relationship. But if you see that your worst self is emerging by your partner's side, that you wouldn't even want to connect with that version of yourself because you're resentful, anxious, critical, or worried, then this relationship isn't good for you anymore. It no longer allows you to live your best self. It brings the worst out of you. This isn't about you needing to change. It reflects that you're not in the right place in your life with your partner. You're not thriving in this dynamic you've built together. Now that you can see yourself from an outsider's view in this situation, it will be easier to make your decision. Whatever decision you make, it must be for yourself and by yourself. Any decision will inevitably bring change. If you decide to stay, you'll need to adjust your approach, perhaps set boundaries in the relationship and communicate your needs, desires, and fears more clearly to your partner. If you decide to leave, you'll need to set new goals, clearly seeing the future ahead, so that this new life serves as a source of meaning for your everyday life. Finally, visualize that peaceful version of yourself and let that be your goal. If this relationship can't give you that, move forward to reconnect with your happy self, to center yourself in a life of joy. Join us on this channel and subscribe. You'll find many self-awareness videos here to help you understand your emotional and mental processes. Discover your inner dynamics and relationship roles. You will not only gain insights, but also receive advice and guidance. Subscribe and share our videos with others. Thank you for watching, and for now, let me say goodbye. Wishing you much success, good health, abundance, love and romance, and everything you'd wish for yourself.